To learn how the world works, we first need to measure the world, and to learn from those measurements, we need statistics. Hello, I am Captain Baldwin, and welcome to part 1 of our course on statistics for engineers. So what is statistics? Statistics is the science of collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting measurable data. Let's give two broad scenarios. First scenario, some school teachers wishes to analyze and summarize the data of final grades of a certain class. They collect the data and find the analysis like the average and the spread, something we'll talk about in the next part. Second scenario, the school teachers wishes to know which of two teaching methods is better and divide a sample population into two randomized groups and use the statistics to compare which group is better based on the measurable data. They collect the final grade of the two groups and uses the analysis to see which one has a higher grade or both are comparable to each other. In both scenes, the teachers are using statistics and measurements to come to a conclusion of what they are studying. Now let's give some more definitions using these two scenarios as example. Population, the whole group of people, objects, or events that we wish to gain information from. In the first scenario, the population is the whole class of students. In the second scenario, this is harder, but it's everyone that is or will be taking the class. Sample, a piece of the population in which we gather our measurements and data. In the first one, the population and the sample are the same, the whole class. Sometimes we can measure the whole population if it's small enough to do every measurement, but this is often not the case. For example, Scenario 2 have a very large population that is likely to grow as the years go on. So we take a group from our current measurable population and make inferences on the total population. With this scenario, it's important that our sample matches the population as closely as possible. In order to do that, we randomize the sample. This should make the percentage of traits of the sample close to the population. This should reduce bias in our study and gives us useful information about the population. Well, what is bias? Bias, an inference of the population that usually isn't accurate due to failure in the measuring data. In scenario 1, this bias could be a data error. Let's say this teacher miswrote one of the final grades, and this B is supposed to be a B+, but it was miswritten. In scenario 2, we could not have a randomized sample. Say the true population was about 52% boys and 48% girls on average, and our sample is 63% boys and 33% girls. This could present a problem when trying to inference the data, since it doesn't match the population. And now hopefully you have a broad definition of statistics, and in the next part we will deepen our knowledge of statistics by tackling descriptive statistics. See you then.